Gravediggers you wish you hadn't? Huh.
Dear me. Oh, how the coast reminds me of my long-fled youth. Oh, how nice it is of you. The very picture of youth. To break the monotony of an elder's day. Wild away on this hardwood bench. Pray, let me be forward with you. O sapling rose, O leaf of spring, for my weary mind is troubled, and would highly prize thy gentle-handed assistance, thy kind ministrations.
What kind of assistance?
You would listen to my grievances, guide me towards untroubled realms. Oh, you are truly a wonder, O budding flower of the morn. Yet that which I would tell you is of a rather private nature. So let us escape both the chill and the eye of hot spiced wine, and a snug little room awaits us on the King Crab's first floor. Let us go there, so that we can warm our bones, yet make shiver our hearts with a tale of loss and sorrow.
Alright, well, I guess I can always go do that if I want. Roberts. Who's Roberts? Still trying to find, like, I would assume is this the morgue area? Grave person? Door. Morticians, yes! Nice. Mortician's workplace. Where is everyone? Upstairs. You lady. Talk to this guy. Let's see what...
So, what's the bad news? More orcs rampaging through the docks? Or have those infernal statues sent another soul flying to his death?
What can you tell me about Jake's murder?
Sad story, that. Though if I'm speaking plainly, the sentimental aspect of it all doesn't make much of an impression on an undertaker. Especially not these days, with so many laid low by the orcs and such like. I just concern myself with giving the remains a respectable exit from life. We set him to rest in the northern graveyard. Perhaps he can finally get a little peace.
About Jake's body.
A sheep? That's a whole heap of nonsense. Don't bother me with such wild tales.
Alright, so now I've got my talker. So let's see what we can do with this. Let's see here. I'll tell you what. You tell me the truth about the sheep and I won't bother bearing you alongside it. Okay, option. I've heard that you're a good man. Now's your chance to help your community. Come clean. Whoever's responsible for taking his body could be brought to justice. Look, it's clear for only a few steps away from solving this mystery. If you just tell us the truth, we'll simply just find another way. Why delay the inevitable? We'll try to charm him. 3 and 3. My charisma is... My charm's that low. Fine. We'll go with, rock. Yeah. I hope this works. We're gonna go with... Scissors. Dang it. Alright. Guys, go ahead and tell me what to hit for the next one, and I'll just kind of guess. Paper. No! Paper. No! Rock. Come on.
Why should I help those louts? Most of them would do anything to avoid paying a few extra gold pieces for a proper funeral. And anyway, I haven't got a thing to tell you. Enough of that bloody business. If you're just going to bother me about finished matters, I'd consider it a favor if you'd leave me be. This here's my family business. Yes, there's been a Roberts escorting stiffs into the next life since the foundation of Sisal itself.
Horribly, guys.
They don't write epics about morticians, But I'm proud of my work nonetheless.
That's what you get for trying.
You there! Cut it out!
I'll take my leave. Yeah, better if I catch you prowling around these private quarters again, there'll be hell to pay. Oh, really? Will there be? Bring it. Man, can't believe I failed that. Oh, is he going back upstairs? Let's steal it, guys. Let's steal it. Let's steal it. Since we failed the checks, might as well, right? Alright, quick save. Stealth! No one can see this.
If only the popular girls from the Source Academy could see how edgy and dangerous you've become. If only the popular girls from the Source Academy could see how edgy and dangerous you've become.
Another perfect heist. You sneak with the subtlety of a tried and true cat burglar.
Why, thanks. I rather do, don't I? A few more heists and I'll be fat cat in no time. Call me a thief, are you? A base or petty criminal? No.
Why,
It was fun.
thanks. I rather do, don't I? Ha! A few more heists and I'll be a fat cat in no time.
Something I need to think about is the other guy has the sneaking abilities, so I need to be better about that. As in fact, no doubt about it. Your easygoing sleight of the hand impresses me greatly. Yes.
No doubt about it. Your easygoing sleight of hand impresses me greatly, and will certainly continue to be highly advantageous to us both.
Cool. Okay, so I mean, I guess the only thing we can do now is maybe to try to talk to... Let's go ahead and use this. Northgate. So, let's go ahead and go talk to the guy that, hey, what was buried there wasn't what we thought it was going to be. It's definitely a sheep.
I could do with a cold drink.
Okay. Go around this
You don't
way.
think it's infected, do you?
Come on now, I pulled her off you before she could do any real damage.
Oh, what now? What about it? I see. You've come to report a dead sheep. A heap of mutton that sailed into view upon your robbing the grave of a councillor. Lovely. Well, don't just stand there gawking like guppies. Hie yourself to Roberts the mortician. If anyone buried a sheep, obviously it was him.
Uh-oh. Yeah, so that kind of leaves me like, now what? 'Cause I already tried to talk
Pay
to...
attention to the beast, Various. You'll only encourage it.
I already talked to Roberts. Let's read this journal. Second Life. Rights, races, violence, instant orcs by...
You don't think it's infected, do you?
Imps,
Come
orcs.
on now, I pulled her off you before she could do any real damage.
Okay.
Any real
That
damage?
didn't really help much.
Joking. I've been mauled. I'll be disfigured for life.
Pyramid, how to...
Come on with the dramatics, it's not as bad as all that.
The face, Various. She bit
Yeah,
me
I'm
in
not
the
saying anything
face.
with it.
Look on the bright side. Everyone
Pyramid, how
knows the
to...
ugly soldiers
Again.
are the most ferocious.
Boulder Bash scrolls.
Ugly will be the least of it.
We got a bunch of
Beast
cool
looks
stuff that I
rabid.
can't really do
In
anything
that
with for
case,
now,
you'll have the
but...
pleasure of putting her down yourself.
I wish for you to try and scream
Go to bed. I'll see you in a bit. I'll see you in a bit. Let's see, we get We got this dessert from P.F. Chang's that was supposed to be a banana and an egg roll and ice cream. We accidentally got real egg rolls. Cabbage in it. Ugh. Gross. Gross, man. Let's see. What are we? So what are we at now? So we've done. We've got the logs. Half-orc blood feud. Into the dark, mysterious murder. We failed to convince Mortician to spill the beans about what really happened. Let's hope there are other ways to procure the truth. So, I'm thinking about heading back there. So yeah, I'm gonna head back to Robert's and see if I can sneak around and find something else to actually get the truth across. But yeah, Chesty, ice cream and egg rolls? No, dude. I'm not a big egg roll fan as it is. And then top, nonetheless, adding ice cream to it? Ugh. Gross. Oh, wrong way. Don't take the long path. No, I want to use. Thank you. I don't know why I tried to drag it. Alright, now I need to start using it on the other. I need to find like a bed to sleep in too. Alright, you.
So, what's the bad news? More orcs rampaging through the docks? Or have those infernal statues sent another soul flying to his death?
Can I do this again? Wait.
You there! Cut it out!
How about a gift to heal old wounds? Yes. Oh, what? Okay, so I'm... What can I give him? Like, Here, have a shovel. Like, I don't know, man. Yeah, I have no idea what he would want. 9-inch nails? Maybe, I'd say maybe a hammer. I stole a shovel from him to begin with, so... How about a fishing reel? How about that? Yeah, I don't really know what I could actually give him. Let's try... and... You know what? Let's do this. That guy just disappeared, so let's sneak. Sneaking successful. Close that door. Corpse. Hair? Ugh, gross. Let's grab it anyways. Robert's ledger, yes.
Now this is valuable.
Okay. Guess I could take some of these 9-inch nails and try to hand it to him. I don't think I have to technically. Piece of trash! Care for a sneak peek into someone's pocket, enter a sneak mode, and then go behind him. Okay. Interesting. That might be fun to try at some point. Oh, that guy's in the other room, isn't he? Is he down here? I don't see him. But, okay, cool. I think we're good. Oh, no. That was bad. So I got his ledger now, so let's see what we can find from this. Alright. Tell me your deepest, darkest secrets, Robert. Read. Furthermore, I find it impossible that any but Mayor Cecil, Captain Oris, Elvin, or Esmeralda would have been able to gain access to the body without my noticing. A corpse can't just vanish into thin air. And even if it could, it's not as though a strong wind could blow a sack of gold onto the empty slab. No, one of them must have been involved. But who? But as long as there's no one digging up Jake's coffin, I don't see about how the crime could ever been tracked back to me.
Looks like the mortician is rather suspicious about Jake.
What could Mayor Cecil, Captain Aureus, or Evelyn have to do with it?
Interesting. So what do we do? Do we tell him the captain about it, or do we talk? Should we talk to this guy again? Oh, quick save. Let's see what happens. I want to see if I can talk to him and see what happens from there. Hey, man.
So, what's the bad news?
See about
You
this
there!
one.
Cut it out!
Here. How about some of these things that I stole from you down there? How about 9-inch nails? I accept your offer. Cool.
That's enough of that now!
Okay. Well, it's kind of funny that I actually got that to work, but I mean,
So,
outside of this,
what's
like,
the bad news?
let's
More
try with
old
this guy
sad
too.
story, that. Though if I'm speaking plainly, the sentimental aspect of it all doesn't make much of an impression on an undertaker. Especially not these days, with so many laid low by the orcs and such like. I just concern myself with giving the remains a respectable exit from life. We set him to rest in the northern graveyard. Perhaps he can finally get a little peace. How do you... Ah, the ledger, is it? Fool was I to leave it in the open.
Huh. It's
Or
working.
perhaps I even looked forward to being found out. Well, as you know, I have my suspects in the matter. What would you like to know?
Alright, well, I guess let's just go down the list, right? Why do you suspect Mayor Cecil?
Plenty of us shopkeepers entrust the mayor with the spare keys to our businesses, you know? And he's the only person in town with a second copy of the key to the mortuary.
Then again, there's other people that can get access to
He
that,
could
right?
have used it to sidle in without a peep, if he were so inclined.
Okay. So why do you suspect Captain Arius?
Aureus himself paid me a visit the night the body was delivered. Came rapping at my door in the frosty morning before the sun had even started peeping, and told me to tell him, and only him, if I noticed anything strange or suspicious about the remains.
Interesting.
Can't see why he'd bothered to go through all that trouble, unless he knew something the rest of us don't.
Why do you suspect Evelyn?
I know it sounds strange suspecting the doctor's apprentice of something so ghoulish as this, but there's few in this city could manage to transport a corpse without raising eyebrows. It was she who delivered Jake's body from the inn to the mortuary, and there was something about her that night. Some kind of excitement.
Excitement?
Seemed she could barely contain her thoughts.
Who's excited
There
about
was
delivering
something
a body?
thrilling about to happen. I can't quite settle it in my mind how a young medical professional would have such a strange reaction
I guess it
to an
makes sense.
occasion such as that. And this may or may not have anything to do with the whole rigmarole. But her master, Dr. Theleron, bought an old shack of mine, one overtaken by undead, for an exorbitant price considering what he was getting. I never did figure what he wanted it for, but he sure seemed eager.
So it seems more and more like Evelyn is kind of like a suspect that I should probably find out more about.
I never saw a widow less distraught at the death of her husband, and I've seen hundreds pass through my parlor. It was she who rang my bell just before the body was snatched, lured me outside claiming she needed air, before discussing the funeral arrangements. Some accomplice could have sneaked in and grabbed the remains while I was comforting the oh-so-overcome Esmeralda.
What about the gold you received for keeping quiet about Jake's body?
That gold's the only good thing to come out of this blasted affair, and I certainly plan on making some use of it.
Come now, you're a good man and a pillar of this community. Oh boy, this should be fun. Hand over this blood money before it stains your reputation and your conscience. Unless you'd like to involve the Legion in the matter, I suggest you hand over the gold immediately. Surely, Bertia, whose sheep you stole, deserves this money more than anyone. Hand over the gold so you can make it to its rightful owner. I don't know, folks. Charm, intimidate, or reason. They all kind of sound. We'll try reason. Oh boy. Rock. Cool. Rock. Yes. That can't happen again. Rock. Yes. Rock. Yes.
Well, with all the troubles plaguing Sicil, I suppose us natives ought to put our finest
It
feet forward.
worked.
Here, take
Makes
the
me
gold.
happy.
And give it to someone who actually deserves it.
What's in here? Mortician's chest, locked. Desk. On the wall. Oh, Mary's back. Mortician's chest. Oh. Identifying glass. I want that. But first I want to heal her. What are the chances of this? Hi dear. I'm trying to wrap this part up. See you in a few. Let's see if we do. Come on, Roberts, walk away. Just go downstairs. Don't just go downstairs already. I mean, sneaking's gonna fail if I do it right here. Is he gonna yell
You
at me?
there!
Yep.
Cut it out!
I'll take my leave. Yeah. I figured I'd give it a shot. But is he walking downstairs now? Maybe. Yes, he did. Going in. Sneaking just to be safe. Yoink. Identifying glass. Yep. Mortician's chest key. Yep. Quick. Go. Why are you locked? Can I not unlock it when I'm open locked? Ooh. Yoink, 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 yoink. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Success! Alright. Let's go ahead and head on down. Nothing to see here, buddy. Alright, so now I need to find Evelyn so I can give her this money. But I've got so many things to identify now. Actually, let's go ahead and quick save now so I can have this where I left off and identify. Nice. Can you have multiple weapons? I don't know if you can have like traits are assigned to your characters after voicing opinions. If your character is consistent in their opinions, their trait points can result in a stat or ability bonus. Over time, your traits can change. Okay. I think it's like one size fits all. But let's start identifying all this stuff, right? So, plus 1 initiative, movement, plus 20 HP. Durability requires 5 dex. Yes. Equip. Identify. So let's. I'm just identified. All right. That's actually better than the other one. But I need 6 strength, which I do not have. I wonder if I can sort this. Oh. Ingredients, keys, miscellaneous. Equipment. Nice. Okay. Identify. Lockpicking plus 2 initiative. Yes. Without a doubt. Identify. Blacksmithing. Initiative. One-handed. Nice. Ooh, wand. That cow is so loud. Allows you to cast Head Vice. 1931. Let's go ahead and move this to Antares. Go over here. Yeah, this is actually better. Equip. Nice. That's actually a lot better than the Summon Wolf, because the Summon Wolf one requires what? I think it required like 10 attack power to use. This is, I guess it's 9, so it's not much better. But dang. Equip. You know what? Actually, I think I've got some better stuff I can send her anyways. Maybe not. I thought I did. Equip that. That's better. This crossbow is definitely interesting, but I think I'm going to do bows. Well, I think I've got everything identified. I still don't have like a spot to call it a night yet, but there's that guy. Ooh, angry puppy. All right, Harbor Warehouse. I need to walk around because oh, there's Esmeralda. I think there's this Evelyn. I need to find. I think this is where I found the sheep earlier. So yeah, but